Why is it still the music?
Yep, it's be running.
Why are we still the music?
Hmm?
Do you still hear the music? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yeah, I muted mine, so and
Oh, I know why.
Oh, we're live.
we are.
We are live. I forgot to mute YouTube. All right. Hi. Hello, you lovely people.
Hello. Happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
Wednesday? Yeah. Like I was saying before, I kind of forgot it was Wednesday because we had a public holiday yesterday, and it was like a couple of hours ago. I was like, "Oh, it's Wednesday! Oh, need to get ready."
Got some place to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Cross. Salty
Yeah.
Nick. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Whee.
So, infancy. Infancy. Infancy.
Spoon.
Like babies. Like little babies.
I'm afraid.
What?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Let's not. Let's not.
When you first started crafting like a little baby, what got you guys into it? What made you think I can do that? I'm going to, brush off my diaper and get in there and do some infant crafting.
I was gonna say, as a little baby, all I crafted was poopy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
and I could do it well and often, and very many different ways depending on my tools.
Right. I see that this stream has taken a very particular direction very early on. But I don't think that's what Lisa. I hope that's not what Lisa meant anyway.
That's not what I meant, but that's to each his own. Crafting material is crafting material. Carl.
Yes.
Tell us about your first crafts and what you did. Not in your diaper.
Okay, so I think I started somewhere I was about 13ish or 14ish.
You were young.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, look, I started out, I think I mentioned it a couple of times with wargaming. So basically what I was doing is looking at the pictures in White Dwarf. Back then they had really great tutorials and stuff on this is how you build this thing, and this is how you build this thing out of garbage. And yeah, I think that's how I got started. I did cause some problems for my parents in the process because of hoarding the amounts of garbage needed to for raw material. I call it raw material.
It's so hard when an artist is misunderstood, isn't it?
But I think the worst parts were when I clogged the kitchen sink with polyflare because I was like washing huge. I didn't understand how it worked back then. It's like it was different.
Oh no!
Ooh, that's
so was it bad enough that they had to replace things, or was it just a matter of working the clog out?
No, I mean like a couple of hits with the plunger and stuff, but
Okay.
boy, was that a surprise.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Did you get the wagging finger from the parent, Carl?
No, it was more like why?
Building a world, mom and dad. Don't you get it?
they need this. It's just collateral damage. You'll be okay.
So what did you build?
I think mostly small buildings, small ruins and stuff like that. Pretty much the same stuff I'm doing today, but crappier and more limited.
Back then, I bet it looked awesome. I bet when it was first seen by your friends gaming at the table, they were like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
I also remember that there are some materials that back then that you can't get anymore today. Like for example, plastic straws. That those were sad loss.
I use the tubes from like spray bottles and stuff like that
Yeah,
instead. Yeah,
that works. And balsa wood was so much cheaper back then.
balsa wood. Yeah, you can't find it very easily at a reasonable price anymore. I mean, one of the things I was thinking about looking into was, oh, hello, what? Come here,
Hey,
Gygax. Um, I was thinking about going and looking at, oh, what is that really thin piece of wood that we put on furniture?
like siding or skirting
No,
or stuff like that.
no, it's called. Come on, chat, help me out. I just saw a video about it. There you are.
Veneers or stuff like that.
Veneer. Thank you.
No,
Okay.
but aren't veneers like super thin, like literally stuff
Mm-hmm.
you cut and glue on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
Okay,
but
I mean,
it
like
would be
if we're
thin
not using
enough that
structurally, it makes sense. Yeah.
you could cut it with an X-Acto knife and make flooring or what have you, and you could get big sheets of it rather than using craft sticks.
Yeah. That's
That
a
makes
good.
sense.
Okay.
I mean, then on the other hand, there's stuff like, for example, XPS foam, which we could not get back then. So it's kind of a
Yeah.
hey, the floof has appeared.
Kind
The
of a
floof.
what?
The floof.
Floof.
Oh, the floof. The floof went bye-bye.
No, don't go that way. Sorry. Hi. Okay.
He's trying to fix your camera.
I think actually he probably did try to fix my camera, which is why it doesn't work. So when you made your craft, the first crafts, and you put it on a table, you said that your friends were all ooh ah ooh ah. So that encouraged you to continue crafting. So have you been a continuous crafter from that point on, or did you take breaks?
Okay, I kept it till about I'm going to say the early 2000s, and then I took a kind of break far away from any kind of crafting. And in a really weird way, I came back to crafting through sword fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
Explain.
Okay,
Please.
so back in 2011, I had met this guy who used to teach Scottish broadsword, and he was using these really cool, basically they're sticks with a leather basket for to protect the hand, right? For as a teaching tool. And I asked him like, "Hey, where do you get those? Where do you buy those?" And he was like, "Yeah, no. I made those. I can send you the template." Okay. So I ended up getting the template, buying the leather, making the thingies, stitching them up and stuff. Hey, this is kind of easy. I can do this. I kind of enjoy working with my hands. Then from there I ended up building my own wallet, which is
I remember seeing that before. Guys, you got it. This is a treat. Wait do you see this?
slightly horrifying looking because it's what 14 years old now.
But you also did a hat too.
Yeah, in 14 years, that is some longevity.
That
is
I
so
don't know
cool.
many wallets that will last even in that condition
Yeah.
14 years. That's good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, what I want to do when I have the time is to take it apart again and redo the stitching because it's really I don't know if you can see it, but right up here it's just holding up with good intentions and
Okay.
bastardry.
As
But
old wallets
yeah,
tend to do.
let's see. After that, I ended up okay. I got more swords, so I needed a place to store my swords. So I ended up building my own sword rack, which means getting wood, cutting wood, putting the wood together and stuff. So messing around more with carpentry. And then I was like, I think I just got a couple of episodes of Black Magic Craft and Warlock's Army, and I remember, hey, I could do those things too. I used to do that thing. And so sort of slid right back into it.
So just to clarify, when these are swords that you're practicing with, or they're just okay. So and they're not 28 millimeters, so you're not doing
Nope.
that kind of practicing.
Now they're
Okay.
one-to-one skill. Yeah.
That's what
Now
I was like.
that would be fun to film and watch people trying to fight with like 28
Perry,
millimeter swords.
repost.
We when my friends and I get together, we do tend to do stuff like that. Like for example, when we're at dinner, fencing with toothpicks or stuff like that. It's
Mhm.
look, you put anything pointy in front of us, we're going to try to stab each other.
Absolutely, as it should be.
Absolutely. Um, cool. Do you have any examples besides your wallet of your early crafts to show us, or pictures even?
Uh, Not really. I mean, like most of the stuff I made way before my hiatus. That's before the digital camera age. So it's like, and I'd given most of the models away to a gaming club that
Hmm.
I used to play it. So
Yeah,
they're still there.
yeah, yeah. That's not unheard of. Yeah.
I do still have one of my earliest sculpts, which is a troll, which I can throw in the
Oh yeah. Do that in the showcase. Yeah.
in the showcase. Yeah. So that was again that was mm, a friend who was at the same gaming club. He used to sculpt miniatures,
Hmm.
and he basically coached me and he said, "Okay, if you're going to start this, start with something large. Don't go with a human-sized thing straight away. Make a giant or a troll or something large because you're going to find it much easier to work with."
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
and mine was large too, because for that reason, I'm getting
What she
my
said.
first one. Huh?
Nothing. You got it.
Middle school. Yes, we are. We're middle school.
Yep. That's absolutely yes.
Yay! Poopy, and that's what she said. Yay!
Poop jokes
your
in middle school. Oh
your
God.
turn. Your turn, Lisa.
No, you do it. You go. Talk about
No.
yours.
Oh, well, I was talking about poop
Oh my.
and
Oh, the
musical jokes. Not.
jokes.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay.
you're gonna get in there somehow.
And, I'm blanking. I'm
Oh, it's all right. No, when it happens naturally, let
let
it
it
happen
happen
naturally.
naturally.
It'll happen.
Yeah, that's what she
Um,
said. Okay.
yeah. Nice.
So what about your first craft, Kim?
I guess it depends on what you mean by craft, because I wasn't really a crafter. I would write, so I would do more writing.
It's too shy.
Um, what?
Crossies are bad jokes.
Yay! No, they will not. Thank, thank, thank you though for referring back to my childhood crafting era. Um, it passed. Ha, 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 ha. So I I I did more. I was writing. That's what I would do.
Hmm.
And I've always liked the idea of making things with my hands. I did like take apart like an old computer, anything that was like really old. I would take it apart and see if I could put it back
I
together.
did
But
that
again, I'm not.
too.
Yeah. But I'm not really technologically inclined. I can keep up most of the time. Um, but if I needed to build a computer, I'd have to go find somebody to which I did. Someone guided me through it and helped me put it together, and because I don't have that practice, that
Mhm.
practical application of it. But um, I really started craft. The first thing that I guess I would call crafting, especially in this realm, was the maps that I made for my first game, my first TTRPG, D&D game. Because I'd said this before. I didn't know how to GM. I studied, but I didn't know exactly how to do it. So I was prepared to run the entire adventure in one night, which was the party night. So I had maps.
Oops.
I had I drew like 6 different maps
Oh my gosh! So
that I
you had a
still have.
multi-level dungeon type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it was for the Mines of Fandelver. So that starter adventure. So it's an entire adventure, and I really didn't understand that we would not get to those places, and even if we did, I could figure it out when it happened. I
Mhm.
thought I needed to be prepared for everything, so
For the whole thing, yeah.
for the entire thing. So, just in case. So, that was the first thing I did. I did
Mhm.
some maps. But now I can't get it back in. But the first thing that I and for that, once COVID hit, yeah, because after that, then when people came over, I had the television screen in the table kind of thing, so I would
Ooh,
upload the map and all that kind of stuff. But
fancy.
then when COVID hit, I wanted to give the players, we'd play over Zoom, and I wanted to give them a more in-depth view of the world. So, because especially because you put a camera over a TV screen and you get the flickering and all that, so that wasn't working out. So I built, this was one village, the ruins
Wow.
of, this is
That's,
the
my
ruins of
God.
Thunder Tree, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I also have a little building, partial building for each of the locations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I had like a hill here.
Mm-hmm. And the dragon. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry,
No, no.
spoilers, guys.
Spoilers. There's a dragon in Dungeons and Dragons. Spoilers. And yeah, here's one of them. Here's one
Mhm.
of the buildings
The
that I
ruin.
made.
Yeah, that looks just like that building
So
that's in the game too. That's really good.
thank you. This was one of my earlier ones. So
Well,
yeah,
let's see.
I did this whole thing. And of course I had trees and all that stuff.
Woo!
And nobody played on it. This was
Oh
all
no.
through Zoom. It was all Zoom. So we played on, I put the miniatures on and moved them around, and I just had the camera down there. So they could see it from that
Mhm.
line, but it wasn't like it was a bunch of people around the table, which would have been really cool.
Well, I hope they still
Oh, wait,
appreciated it.
don't put that away
They
yet.
did.
Let's see
They
it.
did. They
Put
did.
that up to the camera. No, don't put it
Now
away.
this,
Yeah. For an early build, that looks beautiful.
thank you.
Yeah.
That looks very nice.
Also,
Works.
I can see that you were already thinking about storage way back then because you've got the folding bits on the map.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
yeah, I
that
got
is
one of
very
those,
smart.
those things that you get for presentations like kids do at science fairs and stuff like that, those trifolds. So we have these, a lot of times we'll have like school presentations, science presentations, or like advertising. So they have these, they sell them like that, these foldable pieces of cardboard. So you can put whatever you want on it.
Nice.
So I just needed something big and I didn't want to have multiple pieces. So I used that. And yeah, and then this was the Wizard's Tower, as you know. And so that was one of my earliest.
What did you build it out of?
This is foam. Yeah, this is all foam.
Mhm.
And I did the interior stairway just with little slabs cut out, and this is what I did for the buildings. Like each of one of them was 1 inch high of
Mm.
foam, because I realized after watching lots of videos and doing and playing that you needed to be able to see what was going on.
That
So
helps.
I learned that. So it's just the 1 inch. All the buildings were 1 inch, and this one, just because they had the stairway, I did the two, and it was really cool. This was, I think, the first big build that I did. Um, and I also have a whole wave echo cave, that last piece, which is
Really?
yeah, well, I have that is in pieces. Actually, a lot of that is up above me still. That I
Ooh.
Yeah, that I never played
That
on.
you never
Oh,
got around to that?
wait. No, we did, but we only did like one section. I decided
Mm,
one by the time we got to it, I was like, you know what, we're gonna end this, because it took years, because people were all over the place. So I decided we're
sure.
just gonna end this. We're just gonna do this bit and finish. But I didn't take them down, but up there, I've got Wave Echo Cave and I've got Cragmaw Castle up there.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
You could take pictures and show us on this.
yes, please.
Yeah. I was trying to, because the pictures that I had, I was trying to find them, but yeah, I lost them from during
Oh,
that issue.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And
So
you
yeah,
mentioned
so
that you mentioned that was the largest early piece that you did. Had you made any smaller pieces before?
let's see, what smaller pieces did I make? I made actually, I think I have a photo of that one
Oh,
because
cool.
I did find that one, and I have pieces of it. I don't have the whole thing. Let me get a picture up. There it is. Is that the right one? What's this one? Yeah, I'll show it, but it's sort of hard just because it's
That's what she said.
yeah, you're all in it. You gotta get your own though, Lisa.
I know. I'm a
Um,
beginner.
no, you're not. That's what you do. Can I
Learning
share this with you?
from the pros.
I gotta get. Oh, I have too many windows open. I hate that. Well, as we talk, I might grab it out. Wait, let me go to. Where is my Video Ninja? Oh, actually, you know what? Let me just swap this out. Sorry, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, people.
We know. You're just raising anticipation for us. That's all you're doing.
I am.
Building
Yeah.
anticipation.
But where did it go? Did I move that? Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I think I moved something to another place.
Okay, so Lisa, while Kim is looking for stuff,
Yes.
would like to tell us how all this trauma started?
How this trauma. Well, actually, I was just thinking about I don't know, something that Steve said last week that made me think about early crafting and when people first started crafting, and he was talking about when he had made something and it was out of cardboard, kind of like Scotty method, and I was like, that's an interesting thing to talk about because I am a very late bloomer. I was a very late bloomer. I started, well, about when we met. And so,
Okay, so that's only a few years, really.
yeah, literally just a handful of years.
A few, I mean, like it's at least 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that's an interesting because some people have been crafting much longer. Obviously, Scotty and you and Bill and etc. So it just I thought it would be interesting to discuss how people got into it, when they got into it, what motivated them to get into it, and I want to see what Kim's got now. What do you got? Oh, she's not ready for us yet.
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, what I wanted to ask him was on that. The Thunder's Tree Castle or Wizard Tower rather that you built? That wasn't the first. That was you had stuff from Phandalin Village done too, didn't you?
No.
No, that was the first.
Well, that was the first the first thing that I really felt I needed to craft.
The first terrain piece.
Right, terrain piece.
Okay.
Because when I first started playing, I used those little nano figs, and those are all the
What?
superhero. They are these
Figurines.
metal figurines,
Okay.
generally for superheroes, because they didn't have like the Harry Potter and the D&D at that time. So they're a little bit too big, and their bases are too big. But hey,
Yeah.
so yeah, I bought like all the ones I could find, just in case people wanted
Mhm.
any particular look. So there was like Wolverine and Storm and Jean Grey and all these different ones that were on the table.
I'm playing a paladin, so here's my Donald Duck figurine as my paladin right there.
Yeah. No, I didn't have any animals, only superheroes. Wait.
And she wasn't talking about when she said nanofig. She wasn't talking about small fruit. It wasn't that. It was.
Ah. Ah. Okay, I think I'm
I
almost
like
there.
figs though. My
Figs are
father-in-law had a fig tree, and that was really good. I'm sorry, it's gone. Anyway, I
okay.
digress.
So let's see. So this
Ooh.
that that is just, let me see if I make it a little bit bigger.
Yes,
That
please.
one is, actually, let me do it this way. This one was I created, and this was not part of the story, but since I had players that I had to separate out, like they just couldn't all be there at one time,
Uh-huh.
I made bunches of side quests, and this was a side
Oh,
quest
that's
where,
marvelous.
since they met the the person in Thunder Tree, I had them go on a quest for that person to go to the necromancer's garden, and they had to get, I have a whole, oh shoot, I've got a whole bunch of pieces in there still, where it was all like, was it jute? Yeah, I made like jute grass
It's
tufts
beautiful. Oh wow,
um
yeah. Hmm.
and everything, so they, and a little bit of a maze, so they could avoid the zombies that were going to be wandering around, and
Nice.
the plants were man-eating plants, and so
Hmm.
so it was
Hmm.
sort of cool. It was really cool, and then they had to grab these gems that were in a pool, and like I had a tea light in there, and they were glowing, and it was
Ooh.
just fun.
Wow.
That was it.
That was your early build? That was in your early builds? Wow,
Yeah.
you were
Yeah,
knocking it out of the park
you
already.
went out with
Dang.
the tricky stuff right away.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thank you. I, I guess it was because I had a specific thing that I wanted to build, so I wasn't really testing things. This is what I want to build, and I'd watch some videos to see, okay, this is some of the things to use, and I went for it, and it's fun. This one warped a good bit, so I did have to toss this particular one out. But I do have the individual pieces, the plants and the altars and all that kind of stuff.
So question on your builds, those early
Hmm.
builds, the
Hmm.
wizard tower, that what where did you learn your techniques and what was your motivator to use those techniques?
Well, the techniques were partially from, yeah, definitely Black Magic Craft,
Mhm.
Wylock, Scotty. Um, those are the big ones, and um, Nat one, the and Colin and Zane. I was watching everybody,
Yeah.
and so those were the people that I sort of got the understanding of how to do certain things, and then here's an example, like this one that's the wizard tower. You can see the size, right? These are one
Yes.
inch squares, and I
Hmm.
do like grids. I do like making little designs with them, so they're not
Ooh.
too um prevalent, but I do like grid. I am a grid person,
All right.
but
Carl, settle
um
down.
I know. Hey, I said it. It's okay, and it's okay. They're different people. It's all right.
I
It's
made a
okay.
thumbnail about
I
that.
will not judge you. I will not judge you too much.
You won't judge
Okay.
me out loud too much. You'll judge me internally. But the one of the things that I learned from Wylock was, it's a little small when you're
Mhm.
actually trying to playing on terrain on a 1 inch grid is a little small. So that's
Mhm.
one of the things that I learned. I just broke it. As you can see, this is one
Oh
of the
no.
this is
No.
it's okay. This is one of the earlier ones, so it is like specifically 1 inch. But after that, I did go for more the 1 and a quarter inch grid, because yeah, it just gives you a little bit more room. Which, thank you, Bill.
Are you still using 1 1/4?
Yeah, generally when I do a grid, I haven't done many grid things. Like the prison I just did was, I sort of made a loose grid, but it was so small that it wasn't really necessary. because there wasn't going to be a lot of play on that.
I mean, Kim's like, I don't use grids often, but when I do, I use 1
I use 1 1/4.
and
This one, actually, I do
Stay
want
gritless, my friends.
to. You're what? Sorry.
No, I said, stay gritless, my friends.
Yes.
Stay gritless, my friends.
Unless it's special. But
Oh.
this one, oh, this is
Ooh,
large.
Ooh,
Hold
yeah.
on. This was the
This was the
that's
mind
cool.
flare thing, yeah?
yeah. Let me make the boxes a little
Ooh,
smaller. This is one. This is another one of my earlier ones. This is
that's
one of the ones that I did
nice.
for the and I did submit it for the challenge early back in the day.
When the Tabletop Crafters Guild still did these challenges. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is where
Oh,
mine
this
comes
was
from
amazing
when we talk
building.
about it.
Really? All right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's
So that's what.
beautiful.
Yeah. So these are, and again, this was just because I wanted to do a Mind Flayer temple. I never played a game on this.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to do a temple. I wanted to do a brain, an elder brain. So
We need to
I figured
christen it
that
with a
out.
game.
Well, I mean, this is years old, so I've got most of the pieces.
I don't care.
But that's part of what happened with the ship and all that, where I started putting it with the story. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very likely I could, once I get myself together, I could
Mhm.
go back on to the different builds, because I would incorporate a story around the build. So I definitely probably could either do a story or an adventure based on the builds that I did. Create a story, an adventure based on that build. So I might do that.
I like
A
when you do
question on
that.
that one. How much of that color from that picture was lighting, and how much was it actual paint on the
It,
on the model?
it would, I'd say 50-50,
Mm.
because even the pool, because the pool itself, can make that bigger. The pool itself down here. Oh shoot, I did the wrong thing. The pool itself, it it's the glue in the pool that's glowing. I didn't paint that. So I have the UV light that's
Okay.
illuminating the glue,
And the glue just happens to glue.
and the glue just appears to glow.
Okay.
And then I had some, then underneath, around the edges, that's where I used some glow paint. And for the purple and the blue around the edges. But the blue in the pool is really just the hot glue glowing.
So you're doing an OSL?
Mm-mm. Well, I did with the glow paint, which is something I'm actually
Yeah.
doing on the book too.
In diapers, you're
Um,
doing an OSL. In
yeah.
crafting diapers, you're doing your OSL. I'm amazed. You're a prodigy.
Yeah. Apart from that, I'm also. I think I mentioned this last time, but I also like how you use lighting to set the scene, and I think that's a level of showmanship, for example, that I never even got the idea to look into that.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
thank you. I really do like when I can, because I think the Niwala, the one with the hand coming out of
Mhm.
the temple. I think that was the first time I was like, okay, what? Just threw everything at it that I could. Um, um, and of course, I do things differently now if I did it again. But I I do like the idea of having of the feeling of the scene with the lights, and I, oh gosh, see, there's another picture that I wish I had, but it's not too new. That one with the, oh, that might be on a Discord server somewhere, where they're on a boat going through these mountains,
Mhm.
and it does look like water. I don't even know how high I did the water, but it looks
That's
almost like fog for some reason. So
that
that
was
was
the
cool.
one from the crafting challenge, right?
It was from, I entered it in, I think I entered it in two challenges. I think I entered it into the table. There's a table, there's a Discord tabletop. Let me close this. Discord tabletop group. And I entered it in there, and I actually won that one. I was very happy. But
Yes.
with that, but Do I still have it up? I should still have it up. It is. It's not the Wheeled. Oh, Tabletop Crafters United. That was a couple of years ago. They had that challenge, and
I
that
remember
was
seeing
really
that
fun.
one. I remember
Yeah,
that. I remember that one. It was
yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you. I like that one a lot.
That's very cool.
So Lisa,
So,
Yes, Lisa.
please, my first challenge. It's very beginner. So it was with the Tabletop Crafters Guild back when the Crafting Muse was still on it, and they were doing the challenges on the Tabletop Crafters Guild, and I completely misunderstood what the criteria was for the challenge, and I made a
No.
creature instead of terrain. But nonetheless, I submitted it, and that's what I submitted.
Okay.
hold on. Why can't? Oh shoot! I have too many things open. I can't even
Right.
find.
Yes, and yeah, I think we shall need years of therapy to unpack that. But
There it is.
let's start.
There it is. Now that's amazing.
Is it really?
It
Yeah,
is.
oh, look, tiny bones.
That
I
is
need.
amazing. That is really, really cool.
That was the first craft I ever made.
That's
Um,
great.
when Thomas and I used to go for nighttime walks. This was during COVID, so when he was home and we could go walking, and I would walk to trees and study the bark and how to make bark, and that's where. And so I figured out, oh, I could just break that dollar store foam and bend it, and it'll crack on its own, just like that, and I
That's
can make
genius.
bark.
That's really good.
But the bones, those are lighting is terrible. Sorry. Those are from a video. Um, I I don't know if I have it right, but I think it was Landvaettr's Lair, where
Oh,
he made rib cages and
Okay.
bones from toothpicks and stuff.
oh, you made
But
those?
yeah, I made those. Those are handmade rib cages out of um, wire.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice. This works.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Um, and so yeah, that was. Oh, and you see, the first time I tried using the dragon eye method.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's my
Okay.
dragon eyes. And I was going to try, and I did have a hole in the bottom because I was going to try to make it light up, but because of the cracks in with that I used in the foam, instead of lighting up
Mm,
just behind the eyes and the mouth, it lit up everywhere. So I'm like, oh
I
well, that
see.
didn't work. But still,
Uh,
this is my first.
That's
Thomas loved it
great.
because it's my first.
Very cool.
It's great. It really
Way too
is.
big, way too big.
Well,
But
I
that,
mean, I don't think so. I think that's wonderful. That's
well,
so cool. Really
for a
cool.
first craft, it was not bad. But that was mine.
Does it have a name, or is there a
It's the
story
Gulthias
to it?
tree. It's the Gulthias
Oh, it's a
tree.
okay.
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 And I see that the campaign terrain has a point there. Like, tree doesn't move there for its terrain.
They accepted it because they were kind. They accepted it and put it into the challenge, even though it didn't really qualify.
I
But
think that's terrain. That's terrain.
it was
What was
supposed
the
to
challenge
be.
exactly?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, terrain has a very broad definition, but it was supposed to be buildings or some kind of.
Uh, how? How did? How,
Anyway.
yes, yes. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Hey, you
exactly.
just put a little mini in there, and it's a building. It's a house. It's a
Well,
home.
and that's I have played with this. Minis have I've used that as the doorway. The Gulthias, it wasn't the Gulthias tree in the game I used it in, but that was the mouth was the doorway to a hag hut.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it works.
Yeah,
It's
so they
it's
had to go through that.
no,
I
that
mean, like
works definitely.
if I was an adventurer and I was looking for a hag and I found that thing, I'd be like, when did they stop making houses out of candy and started doing this?
It's like they're not even trying anymore.
Mm. Yeah, but I mean, I can imagine they would get absolutely sick of children running around at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I forgot
And
to
So
say
they
the
you
top.
Hmm?
There's a
oh,
top.
you can put them on the top too.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Some locations. That's cool. That's very cool, Lisa. I
for a
like
first
that.
build, I liked it. I thought it was pretty
I
good.
mean,
That's great for a first
I
build.
think it's a good build in general, so just good
Yeah,
for a first build. I mean,
I agree.
the technique there is really good.
And you did
The
something innovative too.
um, I did try to make something innovative. It obviously to me it looks like a first build, but I think as first builds go, I don't hate it.
Oh,
No, no, like I said, I don't think it's good for a first build. I think it's a good build period.
mhm.
Although I am very grateful that you did not go into architecture.
um, well, that's always an option. um, in any case, so that was mine, and I think, and I don't know if
Oh,
Landvaettr Lair has put out any videos, crafting videos in a very very long time. Very
Not,
very talented
not that
guy.
I remember. Oh, yes.
Check out his videos. Good stuff.
oh, Lisa, you didn't say why. I didn't hear you say why you started crafting.
Why I started crafting. COVID.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
so before before the whole crafting thing started, I mean, I was always into tabletop games, always. And so when COVID started and the group had to split up and we couldn't play anymore, um, I think I don't remember which game it was I saw online, and they were using terrain in the game, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool!" And I started watching crafting. You know, Scotty was my first one to see, and then Landvaettr and Wylock and all those guys came in following, and I found and then Crafting Muse. I was huge with her. She was awesome, and watched her a lot and Black Magic Craft and all that stuff. And I was watching all their methods. I was like, this is something I can do at home. I can do this during COVID. I can craft, and everyone's doing these tabletop crafting guild challenges, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like so much fun. And of course, then Colin with Crazy Crafter got into that. Watched him doing stuff, and it was like, now this is because I was sequestered in the house. And I was like, I need to do something, and I need to interact with people because my brain by itself. So yeah, that was my motivator.
Mm, yeah, I understand that. Me too. Well, me too to keep playing. Yeah.
Right.
I see Cross is mentions the TCU
Mm-hmm.
Tabletop Crafters United. No, is it United? Is that what I said? Tabletop Crafters United. He said the TCU members talking about challenges all the time. However, I never see the subject of the challenges and always a bit embarrassed to ask partway through, just never enter anything. It was one of those kinds of things where I did, I don't know. I don't know if it was you, Carl, or Michael, or someone had mentioned it. And that's where and so I looked into that once I got onto Discord in the first part, because Discord was totally new to me. Tabletop Crafters United, yeah. And yeah, I'm not sure. I am not in their Discord as much as I used to be, but there's so many places that have challenges and craft offs and stuff like that. It's really cool. I had then I started doing things that I had so many parameters because I wanted to build something each month, and I was trying to make it fit all the different boxes and have a story about it.
Mm.
And it was getting to a point where, yeah, that's just I'm just hurting myself.
That was really stretching that creative brain. Yeah, I'm trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
fit all those together. But you did it for a while, so kudos
Mhm.
to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I mean, it was fun to trying to figure it out, but then since the stories link, most of them link, and I have to keep that in there somewhere. It had to
Mm-hmm.
make sense somehow. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, let's not do that too much.
I
Well,
mean,
I think
it just keeps getting more complicated with every story. So yeah, I can understand it.
Yeah, yeah.
so. If any of you have not seen Kim's channel, her channel is Questboard Terrain, and Kim does these amazing crafting videos where she shows you're seeing her craft. She is not explaining what she's doing because you can see obviously what she's doing. What she does instead is she tells a story that is based on the craft she's doing, and they are fabulous, absolutely marvelous stories. And she has great characters. Watch it. You must go watch it because they're. I love it. I love it so much.
Thank you
Literally
so much.
one of my top 3 channels. Love it.
Oh, thank you so much. I I always wonder because I know that listening to someone just tell a story that they you if especially if it's the first time you go to the channel, you're like, okay, what's this about? And yeah, people would say they're sort of confused, and I didn't say what I was doing because like there's so it's right there in front, and there's so many
Mhm.
channels that
Yeah,
show it. So
exactly.
I was like, you know what, I'll just do the story, which again was the precursor for that was the um tabletop guild, the crafting guilds challenges.
Hmm.
That was that mixture of craft and story because I wanted to pigeonhole it into into the theme, so I created a story around it.
No, that's far. I mean, absolutely fabulous. Because, like you said, there's tons and tons and tons of crafting videos out there where they explain step by step and talk about what they're doing while they're doing it, which is you can see what they're doing while they're doing it, and they do give good tips and tricks in those moments,
Mhm.
but they're mostly not things they're mostly not things you haven't already seen or know the technique how to do if you're a tabletop crafter. So this is a really brilliant idea to zhuzh it up a bit and make it really interesting because it not only adds I think it really pays homage to the fact that we're crafting not just for the craft, but to serve a purpose.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
this is the purpose it's meant to do. So yes,
And
kudos to you. You're fabulous.
at the same time, people can ask questions if they see something and like, oh, that looks interesting. What are you doing there?
Yeah, absolutely. I respond to comments.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's I mean, I'm liking it. I have to do another one. I just put out the prison one at the end of January, so now I have to get my February one going. I
Hmm.
try to do 1 month, as I said.
Hmm. Well, we will put the link to Kim's channel in the doobly doo below,
Mm.
and you can check her stuff out.
Oh,
Do.
thank you.
That is an order.
Ooh, mama.
Yeah,
Ooh.
do it. Anyway, also check out Carl's channel because
Mr. Carl.
he doesn't do just crafting, he does history.
Yeah, he does these amazing in-depth interviews with so many knowledgeable people on different
Yeah.
historical topics.
I mean, like
Mhm.
I don't do history. I just collect historians and
He collects
force
the
them to talk for a while.
stories.
You shake them around in a can and see what happens. See what comes out of them.
One of them
But
I had first. You still mine first.
Yeah, you can keep him. It's okay. He's yours.
but yeah, and also the
Hey
build.
Tom, if you're watching.
But also the builds, because the interviews are spectacular, but the builds um, that Carl does are and they're in depth and so special. Like that last house that you made,
Mm.
it stands out because of the detail and the color and taking people through what you did because it isn't the same as everybody else. There's differences and the tips, like Lisa said, the tips are there. So that was really enjoyable. So also go for Carl's channel. Carl
Yeah,
makes
which
stuff.
will also be in the doobly doo. But what Carl does, what I think is very, very cool. Everyone when they're doing medieval fantasy crafting, you see, the half timbered houses and the stone and that and this and that. Carl goes to the next step and tries to, for the most part, make it as close to historically accurate as possible. So
Oh
he
yeah,
talks about, hmm, sorry.
that's a thing that I have to do kind of for myself because I can go out for a 30-minute walk. I see a 600-year-old wall with damaged parts, so you can see what's built inside. That's kind of, you know, no, I cannot do it like by half measures
Mm,
Hmm.
because it doesn't look right to me.
mhm.
Hmm.
And speaking of the last house build, for example, that color was something that I had been trying to get for a while because that's limestone color. That's literally all I see around me every day, all day.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
So
you
if it's a
nailed it.
little bit off, I had to because if it's a little bit off, I like no, that's completely wrong.
So,
It will just yeah.
no, I get that from Thomas because I am not as um, I don't adhere to the whole historically accurate part so as much. I'm just putting out interesting builds, as you know. I mean,
Mm,
I'll try to put anything out on the table that
no,
looks weird.
fair enough. But there's you know, when you have a drawing or a sculpt of a face and something is just slightly off, and it's like
Yes.
it's the same for me with buildings. Because
Mm-hmm.
again, like these are things I see every day. I'm used to them. Though, if there's something off of those, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
Yeah. Oh, I have. Don't worry. I have my version of you here because when I when I try to do a building or something, Thomas will come over and he'll look over my shoulder and he'll say, "That isn't how that looked then," and I'm like, "Ah."
Oh, see, yeah, that's not right. That's not right. Thomas, Thomas, don't do that.
Well, that's okay. No, that's fine. He is a historian. He cannot help himself. That's fine.
Uh,
I don't mind. And I just gently remind him after punching him in the stomach. No, I mean, I gently remind him that it's just a fantasy game, and who knows what it looked like in this world because we're not on Earth, and it's not actually the history of Earth. So maybe they did do it this way. And then he just kind of sneers, and he's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
yeah,
Historian to the
that's why
bone.
like that's why I like making buildings for Mordheim and Frostreef because hey, that doesn't look like a historical building. And they'll be like, yes, that's because historical buildings didn't have a massive magical meteorite drop on them.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah, yeah, right?
Yeah, but
And yeah, I suppose that cross Great Commander.
As Vikings are
It's
winning.
true. It's true. It's true. No, I mean, I actually appreciate when Thomas comes to me and says, they would have done this in that type of building. Or if I'm making a ship, you know, um, what kind of ship is it? If it's a Viking ship, maybe it's, what did he call it? Something lathe, something. Anyway, where they're,
Uh, Lates of Wood, yeah.
yeah. Um, and
Basically, that's in a Viking ship where you get like the boards are kind of overlapped. Yeah.
overlapping.
Mm,
Yes.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Those and that was a Viking thing. That was not, that was first seen then. And so he's like, yeah, they did that. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Shiplap, yeah, that's right.
Mm,
Ship. There it is. That's the
okay.
word. Yeah. So no, he's helpful in that way because I can then say he'll say, they might have put this or that, and I'll be like, oh, that's a good idea. That's cool. That's a good touch, a good little something to make it stand out from just a regular medieval half timbered stone building.
Mm,
So I like that. I like that a lot.
mm,
One thing I like to do, for example, though, is like doing some research on materials and stuff to understand what was used back
Yep.
then and what I could use to make the miniature version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you do learn some interesting stuff. For
mm,
example, let's take Waterland Dog, right? Because that's a very common way of building stuff. Like defenses and things. We have the posts, and then you have the stuff woven through them.
mm,
Now, when they used to use that for buildings, for making walls, they used to cover it up with not plaster, but a combination of earth, poop, and straw.
There you go, Kim.
It all comes back to full circle.
All full circle. Full circle.
So if you want to be historically accurate, you need to start crafting with poop.
But you have to use very tiny poop
There's
because
a long pause there where people are like, what do I say to that?
I'm not responding. I'm not engaging with that. I've I've done mine back in the day, and that's it.
I've been there, done that. That was my poop period. I'm on to my blue period now. Thank you very much.
I've graduated.
uh, so when you look at your first crafts, have you redone any of them? Have you looked at it, said, you know what, I need to, that part annoys me. I should have done that better. I know a better technique. I'm going to fix it.
actually,
Yeah, not for crafts. I've repainted minis,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't redone some crafts. But I'm actually thinking of that because since I have to make room, I am thinking of getting rid of some of the older things that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
And if I need them again, then I'll just have to redo them. I'll just have to rebuild them.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't rebuilt anything. I'm
I just
looking.
get bored building the same stuff over and over again. So it's like even if I had to say, okay, I don't like the way this building looks, I'm going to build a different another one. It's always going to be slightly different because I just don't like building the same thing over and over again.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things I see on a lot of the crafting channels is just remaking, reiterating floor tiles. Let's make this kind of floor tile. Let's make this kind of floor tile. How do we make this floor tile better? Magnets, this, that.
I'm going to say that's more of a YouTube thing than a crafting thing.
You think? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Mm.
that's what I think. I'm certain about it.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, there are techniques to making floor tiles that, I mean, I was drawn into it and then abandoned it because I was trying to make um, floor tiles that would connect. But I wasn't using magnets. I was using toothpicks on corrugated foam
Hmm.
or wood or
Mm.
corrugated uh, foam on top of corrugated cardboard and sticking and so that you could take the two pieces with a toothpick. You just go where it would stick into one of the grooves. Um, and that worked,
Hmm.
but it was not. It wasn't. How do I say? It wasn't very
Efficient.
refined.
More
Okay.
than refined, I think it's more a question of. I think you would get massive wear and tear on that kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, absolutely
Mm.
you would. Absolutely you would. But I was just trying to think of because people at the time, this was again during COVID, you know, everyone was suddenly had gone on was on this big huge, oh, let's make connecting tiles. You know how to make connecting tiles, and let's use. People were using the biscuits, you know, where you do the biscuit, where you cut the little groove, and then there's a
I
biscuit.
I had made a series of
Mm.
walls with that method. I think I would do it differently today, but yeah. For example, just thinking of the top of my head, one way to make that build that you mentioned super durable, yeah. Instead of using corrugated card and toothpicks, use basically styrene tubes and styrene rods.
Ooh.
And because that would make it functionally indestructible for the kind of thing that you would use styrene for.
Styrene tubes and what?
And styrene rods. So
Hmm.
basically, you cut holes into the bottom of the sorry, in the edge of the tile.
Hmm.
You put in a styrene tube in there. There is
Oh.
because what that will do is that will protect
Mm.
the foam. So otherwise, whether you're using cardboard or foam, if you're just putting a toothpick in over and over again, that's just going to wear the foam out.
Right.
or the card out. Whereas with styrene, it's still going to get damaged with friction eventually, but that's going to take you decades.
Yeah. Yeah.
Longer. Also,
Okay.
the styrene tubes, they can be flexible too. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the thick.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not sure.
You don't think so?
The ones I've seen at least tend to be fairly rigid.
They're rigid. Okay.
I mean, if you try to bend them, they will break.
Oh, okay. Because the styrene tubes that I've seen, and maybe I'm thinking of a different. Maybe it's not styrene. You can get them at Dollar Tree. Um, they're just they're thin crafting sticks, and they're plastic, and they're in a little bag, and they're all multicolored, and you can bend them to make
I I
rings or
I,
whatever.
I think that, no, that if you can bend it to a ring, that's not styrene.
Okay.
Probably some kind of PLA or something like that, but
Yeah.
definitely not styrene.
Yeah. No, I mean that's yes. Do I still have that the boards I made? Yes, I do.
And I mean, even for example, again, I've seen a lot of people doing magnetized tiles where you
Mm-hmm.
have the tiles in the magnets in the edges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's a pain in the ass. That is a
that
pain in the
was
ass to make.
that's the idea right there. Problem is on
Yeah,
this
yeah,
side
definitely.
it's flat. There's no holes,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so you can only have two sides that connect.
Hmm.
which
So,
is enough in most cases, I would say. But yeah,
but this is actually since when I gave it up, I was getting ready to throw these out because I made a ton. And I was like, wait a minute, no, these are good walls or floors.
oh
I'll
yeah,
keep it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Those definitely are usable.
What was I saying? Ah, yes, because you have to make the holes for the magnets. They have to be consistent all over the pieces. Every piece has to have them in exactly the same position,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to put the magnets in the right orientation.
Right.
Okay, when I made my magnetized floor tiles, what I did was I put magnets in the bottom, and then you put them on a magnetic whiteboard. You put the whiteboard on the table. You throw the things on. They're not going to move. It's fine. They're not going to slide.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Do
It
you
makes
know?
sense.
Do you remember what? I think I don't know if it was the second one, but my second craft was Carl. Do
Oh,
you remember that?
I don't think I know that one.
actually, let me see if I can find a bigger picture of that because that's worth sharing. And yes, my girlfriend still thinks that rubber duck is the height of crafting. Okay, we can all close down and go home.
Teeny tiny rubber duck. Do you see it?
Yeah. Is that the yellow thing right at the
Yeah,
front? Oh my gosh.
teeny tiny rubber duck.
Oh, see, that's fun. Yeah. You have a lot of fun builds.
Was that your second craft?
That was my second one.
Yeah. It's a wonderful scene. Yeah. Building scenes. That's really cool.
Oh, I think it was something. It was. I think we had to do something based. Oh, it was the floating terrain challenge.
Oh, okay.
Is what that was. And so what I had made was a terrible looking air elemental that had lightning coming out of his hands, um, and had blown a house off the ground, and
Mm.
at least part of the house, and what was in the house was this couple in the hot tub with the duck.
Oh my gosh. That's fun. See, that's fun. That's cool. That's fun.
And she's beating on the guy. She's like, "Damn it!"
Like he did something?
I had, you know, and he's like, "No." But the duck is like, "Yeah." Anywho, uh,
Yeah, I wonder if anyone in the chat will share their first ones or ideas about their first ones, or if they put it in the showcase or something.
I'd love to see that. That was actually something I'm really hoping to see is what the guys in the chat um, can tell us anything about what they did for their first crafts, what motivated them, and what And if they have any pictures, put them in the showcase. We'd love to see it. But when I did, so that's the only part of that build that I kept. The elemental and the terrain and the remaining part of the house it was on, that huge piece of foam is gone. I just kept that because I love that. And so a lot of the first stuff, except with the exception of my Gulfias tree, which actually would have gone if Thomas had not said, no, you have to keep that. That's your very first build. You have to keep it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean, an awful lot of the stuff that I had done in the very beginning, I certainly would have liked to have either gone back and made changes to it or redo it completely because for the most part they're too weird and then they don't fit into anything. So I think that's my New Year's, as far as New Year's resolutions go. I'm going to make more common tabletop crafts so that I can use them on the board.
Mm-hmm. What's something that you'd want to build that you haven't built?
Tiles.
So
I have
you've
no.
built.
I don't. I have no tiles.
Well, you've got the tiles that you just didn't finish or
True.
decided not to.
I still don't have any. One thing I do have, and this was Scotty did this because everyone's putting out. Well, let's do this tile. Let's do that tile. Let's do this kind of tile. So I bought. Hold on a second. I pull it out. A whole bunch of.
While you're looking, I was just saying Cross had said that he posted a recreation of his first terrain and he put that in the showcase. And
Nice.
his first piece was 40 years ago. We have minis made, we'll
Wow.
have places for them to be.
So Scotty was making. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. These are
Canvases.
canvases just on cardboard, on chipboard, and then come in different sizes. And what he did was just to put down a layer of, I guess, I don't know if he did glue. What he did, I did a mixture of glue and caulking, or not caulking, spackle, and with colored, and put color in it and just put it in there, and then just raked grids into it.
Make a grid because grids are cool.
Grids.
Because everyone should have a grid. Be one with the grid. The grid loves you. Stay within its boundaries and find peace.
But I only have like one. I have fairly different type of grids are for squares. I love that. That's funny,
That's
Cross.
good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's excellent. Well done. Well done.
Or octagon, or yeah, octagons. No,
Hexagons.
hexagons.
I have a whole bunch of tiles, but only a small handful of a whole bunch of different styles because I could not settle on which one I liked. I don't grid, but when I do, I use hexes. Nice.
Okay. Hexagon is bestagon. These are t-shirts, dude.
Yeah, they are t-shirts. Absolutely.
Grids are for squares. Hexagon is bestagon.
Hexes are hard to craft, though.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Are
I
they?
just don't do it.
Don't
Yeah,
you
I just
think?
don't do it.
If you were to putting a hex on terrain, would that be tough?
No, I mean, like, you just need 3 black candles, a skull, and ideally a black cat.
And the intention.
And the intention. No, but joking apart, I mean, like, what's difficult about crafting a hex? It's like, it's a geometric shape.
Yeah, there's 6 lines to it.
Well, the word
Instead of
you
4.
you just said the word. You said geometry. Well, there you go. I mean,
No, but you just make one template if you need to draw it in some kind of software that just gives you the exact angles and stuff. Print it out and use it as a template. You're fine. It's no harder than making a square.
If you have a template, yeah, definitely I can see that. If you create a template. but
Mm.
Lisa's
Yeah,
my
but
favorite
squares are
too.
so
I
much
probably
easier.
wouldn't.
I'm
Yeah,
lazy.
squares are
I
just
just
easy. Squares are easy, just like straight. Yeah.
absolutely hex
Oh,
shaped
there you
cookie
go, Mia.
cutters. There you go.
Mm.
Hi,
Mia,
Mia.
Mia, you're a genius.
Hey, Mia. Yeah, that's a good one. Dude, now
Yeah,
are there like 1 inch basically hex shaped cookie cutters? I haven't seen those. Because that would be cool to be able to like just press that in, but
that's
they
true.
seem so small. I guess you'd have to make it. I mean, you could always make one, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically speaking, for example, if you wanted to make a hex roller, that should be pretty easy procedurally. Doable, yeah.
Hmm.
hmm Cross has made thousands, wow, of hex
Yeah,
boards for
for
BattleTech.
BattleTech, he need them, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
for battle.
For
Yeah, I
BattleTech,
probably
he would
would.
need them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
one of the things I want to try to do at some point because I have a ton of these, the fans that I take
Hmm.
apart.
Oh, yep, yep.
Um, put make that spackle glue mixture and then press these into the edges to get a texture.
Hmm.
Good. I
You
mean,
know,
like the only thing is that they're not parallel, so it's going to be a kind of
no, but
Yeah,
if you
that.
were
Hmm.
to do like this, if you were to do it that way,
yeah. Okay, I can see that working. Yeah,
you could get something. I think
fair
if you
enough. Yeah.
get it straight
Hmm.
line. Um,
Cross is saying there are hex-shaped oyster cracker cookie cutters in several sizes.
Yeah, I'm going to
oh,
take a look at that. Oyster.
What's an oyster cracker cookie cutter?
You know the oyster crackers?
for
Uh,
soups, for chowders and soups.
okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that that's how you made those, but I guess it made sense. Oyster cracker cookie cut. Oh, look at that. Okay, hold on.
Also, there are hexed floor tiles, but I find Max want to slide off the edges and tip over. Is it because they're slippery or what?
I think
About
it's
the
because
floor tiles, I mean.
they're hex floor tiles. I wonder what kind of finish they have. If it dips at the sides because of the hex.
No.
So this,
There you go. Yeah, you even got the roller. Yeah.
so that's interesting. That's interesting.
That sort of messes with my tryptoph- tryptophanophobia, whatever thing.
Don't look.
It's fine.
Close your
It's
eyes.
okay. It isn't organic enough to really trip it. If it was really, really organic, like fleshy looking, then I would be like, ah,
Like the Galta history.
shh.
Fleshy honeycomb.
Shh.
Mm.
Okay, and Cross is saying, yes, slippery ceramic floor tiles don't play well with plastic mini bases.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's true. You
Oh
could
yeah, yeah,
go
yeah,
actually
yeah,
buy um bathroom tile in
yeah.
hexes.
That I've seen. That I've seen.
Oh,
The
you
only thing is
have.
that that would be crazy heavy
Yeah.
It would
on the
be.
table.
Yeah. But if you just lay down without, if you don't put it on a, if you don't set down the tile mortar, if you don't put it on anything or glue it down, you just have this flexi tile that you could just roll up and put away.
Well, yeah, because they're somewhat fluid because they're on a mesh. It's like little tiny tiles on a
Yeah.
mesh, so you can
They're on a
actually,
mesh.
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got one of those for my glass crafting,
Okay.
and yeah, to try to get that pattern into the glass, and it didn't work. It worked and it didn't. In other words, some of it did stick, even though I did use the same kinds of things I do to keep the glass from sticking. Because I slumped it or actually fused it onto it. So some of it stuck and it shouldn't have. And also, whatever tile I use, because I was thinking, okay, ceramic tile, most of the time there's no problem. But I think this was like marble, and it didn't react the same way as the ceramic tile. That's why it stuck a little bit. It actually warped a little bit, and again, that could have been because of the glass and the weight and the heat and all that. So it was an interesting experiment because I was trying to get that texture into the glass, and some of it did come through, but there was it wasn't clean. So if
Mm,
that's the kind of thing I would have to experiment on.
yeah. Did you buy it, Mia? Did you buy it?
Sheets of
No,
tile. Oh, discounted. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
another thing I could think of for if you wanted to make hex tiles really easily, there's Gerard Boom's Shapeshifter Pro, which is lets you make geometric shapes with the props on.
And you just slice, 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 slice,
Ah,
slice, slice, slice,
Yeah,
slice.
you just make one big
that's
thick
true.
hexagon, turn it on the side, and then you slice whatever you need. And also,
That's
by the
true.
way, Gerard's birthday was this week, so happy
Yes, it
birthday,
was.
Gerard!
Oh,
Happy
happy
birthday,
birthday,
Gerard.
Gerard. Yeah. That's a great idea, Carl. Just slicing up a column or something. That's
Two
good.
sheets for
Support God
three
and multiply
bucks.
it in the Holy Grail. Of course, it's a good idea.
She says 2 sheets for $3. Oh, did you buy it? That's my question. Did you buy it? Are we going to see it in a build? We want to
Where
see
did
it.
you find it? Where did you find it, Mia? She's not sharing. She's sharing. Sheets of tile mentioned deeply discounted. Then she says how much it is. She doesn't say where.
Or if she bought it. Come on, Minnie. Oh, Mia, Minnie. What am I saying? Anyway,
2 sheets for $3. Wow. What is it?
that's
What is it
good.
made out of, Mia? And where? Oh, yep. Last time I looked, it was $12 a sheet. But
Oh,
where? Where are people? Goodness gracious, you all. I showed you the oyster
Lowe's.
cracker thing.
Lowe's.
Lowe's? Okay. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, I wonder if that's is it marble, Mia, or is it ceramic?
If it's that flat
It is
stone
really.
texture tile, that would be great. You couldn't.
Well,
You
it was,
wouldn't have to do much to it at all.
let's see. Lowe's.
If it's not that finished glossy kind. If it's the kind of the, I guess you would call it Mediterranean stone looking.
Yeah, I think this might be the same one that I got. Because yeah, I think it looks the same.
I'm kicking myself because I had some and we threw it out. Dang it! See, never throw
Mosaic.
out your stuff, people. It's
Yeah,
crafting
but
material.
were you going to use it
eventually.
one day? Oh, see, this is $4.99 for each. So I must be looking in the wrong place.
Maybe it depends on the sheet. It depends on what the material is too. That changes the cost.
Yeah, the only one that showed up was this one, and when I did my search in Lowe's. But I'm
Yeah.
sure there's other places to look.
And
Ceramic.
how large
Hers
are
was
these?
ceramic.
How large are these sheets anyway?
This
What color?
one,
Size.
this one that I'm looking at is 10 inches by 12 inches.
Well, for $12, that would be some expensive sheet.
Yeah, for $5. Yeah, so. Oh, here's some more. Here's some more.
And yeah, Cross is saying if we had to make Hextile stuff now, he'd use a laser or borrow a 3D printer. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, laser is definitely an option. Though it's like I think I'd probably use laser to make a template
Yeah.
make the finished tiles. And I don't know about you guys, but I have this thing about terrain. It's like terrain and 3D printing. It's like it feels very wasteful to 3D print something that I could make with anything else. I get miniatures, I get detailed stuff, but like making a 3D printing a terrain tile. eh,
I agree.
I
I think
agree.
the whole making a hex rod out of foam and then just slicing it into tile sections, that sounds a lot more down my alley. But
I mean,
every
like
crafter to his own.
I would absolutely print stuff to put on top of it, but the tile itself just feels kind of wasteful to print it.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah. Unless you're doing something like a roller, which I imagine you could do. You could do a hex a hex roller.
No, that's fine. I'm total with that because 3D printing your own tools is pretty amazing. But like I said, it's more like printing stuff that you could very easily make by hand. Like for example, I'm going to 3D print a wall. Why would I do that? I can just make it out of foam in half the time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Right,
that
right,
that,
right.
that totally fits into your brick fetish. So yes, absolutely, that would work for you.
Ooh,
Ooh,
she's
that's
calling
fighting.
you out.
I
That's
called
fighting.
you out.
Yeah, so we know what you're doing, Carl. We know what you're doing when you're doing those houses. It's okay. We accept it. We're not judging.
No, not judging at all.
Not judging.
Look at him. Look at him. He's like,
Yes, yes,
yes.
yes. Yeah. Okay, everyone, you can put your fingers in your ears. He had it right under his desk.
Oh no. So I had these actually were going to be corner tiles that I was going to make for that weird design. I was going to make so that they could be stuck with toothpicks. I've got a whole bunch. I cut out tons of squares and rectangles in corrugated cardboard for that project, and then now I just have corrugated pieces because I abandoned it when I saw that's not gonna work.
Probably fine. But that's why we make prototypes. But apart from that, I'm pretty sure you'll find a way to use them somewhere.
I'm still trying. I'm still looking. I'm hoping I will
I,
find one somewhere.
I did pull out the first video craft I did.
Is that the one with the traps?
No, I
No,
think was the trap the first one?
I
I
think so.
thought the first one
At least it's the
was.
first one I
Either the
remember. At
trap.
least.
It's either I think that it's either the trap or
I,
this one.
I thought it was the floating terrain.
That's not the first. That's not the
Oh, was
first
it?
video I did. No, the first video was either it could have been the traps, which I don't even know where I have them. They have to be. They're somewhere, but I don't have it in my hand right now.
Be very
But
careful. They're traps. You might get caught in one.
but this was either my first or second. And the only reason I did the trap one and this one is because I just hadn't seen those materials used. I'm sure people use them, but I had never seen the bottle caps used as saws at that time. And I had never seen someone use a tape dispenser roll as building material. I know people have used Pringles cans and toilet paper rolls and things like that, but I just hadn't seen it. So I was like, okay, let me use this one. And I spent my time doing my little basket weave for the hut and coffee like old Keurig top thing. So I was very proud of this. It took me time. And first time I used some magnetic sheeting to put a door on. Like,
See, I never did that. I wanted to do that. Did you actually buy the big sheet, the rollout sheets, and cut it out and make that to do that?
Yeah, I've got I still have it. It wasn't too bad as expense, but it lasts forever because I only use little bits at a time. It's
Yeah.
not as wonderful as I would like it to be. What I should have done a larger piece. I just did like a little square. But it helps. But actual magnets are better. So I don't really recommend the sheeting that much because it's not as strong as you might want it to be. But it's in a pinch or something like that, it's pretty good. Or if you have metal, it'll stick really well. But
Okay.
sticking to itself isn't that great.
That's actually something
So-
I need to do. Sorry, go ahead, Carl, because I'm looking for something.
No, I was going to ask. So the door is like magnetic tape to magnetic tape, kind of
Ba-
magnetic sheet to sheet.
Basically. So I just
Okay, so you heard it from Kim first. The sheet won't stick together.
it's okay. I mean like that, but like give it a good shake and it'll come off. The sheet
So
more
what you're saying is
more
that
sheet.
Yeah, so what you're saying is basically that that build cannot keep its sheet together.
Uh-huh.
It cannot
Can't
keep its
keep
sheet
your
together.
sheet together. Get your sheet together. All right. So I bought this magnetic ribbon at the Dollar Tree when they still had it. And I
That's
put it,
magnetic? That's magnetic?
or sorry, metal.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow.
No,
I was like,
but
wow.
that's why I'm wondering, is it magnetic? Could it be used for a magnet?
It could
I
be.
have magnets stuck on my thing here.
I remember you using that for the
Woo!
railing,
Yes,
right?
it
Very nice.
can.
Oh, good.
Very cool.
So, because I put it on as the railing on my lighthouse and it keeps falling off because I didn't glue it down. And I'm thinking about just putting I have the teeny tiny little magnets. I'm going to put them up. Maybe I'll just put it up there and let it stick to that. Thank you for that idea.
Uh, So basically, last set of magnets I purchased was a set of 3 millimeter by 2 millimeter magnets.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm planning to do is basically put them on the base of my miniature so I can put them on metal trays and store them safely
Okay.
out of dust and stuff. It's just that's a lot of magnets and also that's out of tiny magnets. That's going to take
Yes.
ages.
Yes, I
It
have
seemed like
them
a good idea
too.
at the time too.
I have a whole bunch of these tiny little shits. There they are.
She's got a log of sheets.
Yeah, like sheets.
Is that like a sheet log?
Yeah, I have that size, and I have the next one up, which is just the bigger one.
Mm.
Campaigner is saying same. I bought them and promptly lost them.
Oh, the magnet?
The magnets. Yeah. I bought these hoping to make a you've seen those things where they float above a magnet where it's
Mhm.
and I wanted to try to make something that would float above a magnet. And I've not been able to do it. And I've seen people successfully do it with a whole series of magnets in a circle. I've not been able to succeed in doing it so far.
That sounds interesting.
It is. I watched Seth Skorkowski's video, and he has one in the background that is a
Oh,
20-sided
I've seen
die.
that.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to make that. Oh, well. I just look at it. That's what we need to do. We need to do a segment on all of the stuff we've bought to craft with, seeing it and going, wow, that looks like great stuff to craft with. And then it's just sitting there looking at it forever like this. I bought this. This was from the Dollar Tree.
Okay, I've seen those.
Yeah. And it came also with, it was a whole bunch of them that came with this as well. I thought that would make a great, great.
Ah,
So
great.
yeah, a great. I've got so
I
much
guess
stuff.
I guess they're big for 28 mil.
True. And then these, which go on the inside of them. These are metal.
Yes, I think basically those were for like the canning jars.
Canning jars.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
people create with those ones. I think people often create bouquets and things like that. They put the stems down through so that it looks pretty. It's rustic with the
Mhm.
jar, but it's classy with the flowers and all that.
Mhm.
That's what I see mostly.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I'm buying anything in particular specifically for crafting, but I do scavenge a lot of material.
hmm that'd be an interesting one, like going into a bin and seeing what's in there.
That we should do that. I don't know.
What's in the
Do you have
bin?
like a junk bin? I have my bins available. I have wood, plastic, foam. I don't have a
I mean,
junk.
like, yeah, whenever I'm like, oh, this packaging is interesting, into the pile it goes.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, my recycling bag only gets taken out every 3 or 4 months because it takes that long to fill it up.
Yeah. I have to stop that. but I don't want it. And look at it, it's like that could be used. I'm sure it's going to be useful soon. Soon, it'll happen soon. I know
One day.
it'll one day soon.
Cross is on a roll today.
Classy and rustic,
Mia
or
said my
raspy.
her airship, which we saw, which was awesome,
Mm.
was first built. What? No way. That was your first build?
First build with magnets,
Oh,
or
okay.
first
First build
build.
with magnets.
No, it couldn't have been first build.
No. No way. No. I mean, I know she's amazing and she's a master crafter, but wow, it was her first build with magnets to hold the 3 decks together. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I was beginning to have I was
You're
wondering
having
why
a
I'm
crisis. A
I was having
crisis.
a crisis. Why am I here? uh, so Cross says that's very smart. Pepper on the ship I'm building. I was not that smart, but you can still add them. It's not like you aren't in a good position to do it. You can still add it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a great mention because Cross streams every Sunday, and he's building this amazing ship right now. Or it's more than one ship though. I think there's a couple of ships, isn't there? Isn't it, Cross? Are there a couple of ships, or just the one large one? But he's been crafting this ship on his stream, and it's coming together lovely. It's
Amazingly.
beautifully
Mm-hmm.
built.
It
Lots of
is.
ideas there.
It is.
So
It's
check out Campaign Terrain.
absolutely
Spe-
in the doobly doo.
spe-
Doobly.
Speaking of other people's crafts, shall we go have a look at the showcase?
Oh, we could
Mm,
do that. Let
mhm.
us
Do that,
do.
because I
Let's.
see that Mia has already put a lot of stuff in there, and that's looking amazing. We should definitely look at that.
All right. Well, let me navigate to Showcase, and I will. Oh, the heater is excited. I love your eyebrows here. All right, here we go. Showcase time.
Need like a drum roll.
Ta-da. Oh wait, nope. There we go. Ooh, ooh. That looks like a beholder-ish kind of thing there.
Yeah, that's actually a fairly recent build. I think it's from 2018, whatever. The troll is the one that's from 1999, I want to say.
Hmm.
Actually, let me get to Discord. Um,
But yeah, the beholder is a far more recent build. But I
I
think
kind of
that
remember
that's
when you did that, I think.
hmm I think he would do, yeah. That's like one of my first sculpts versus one of my latest at the time.
Didn't
ooh,
you
now
used
I see it. Hold on.
a deodorant bottle thing, I think?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
The ball from a deodorant bottle,
Yeah.
the roller.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And then troll. That's your paint. I have to say, Carl, your mini painting is beautiful. You are a very talented mini painter. Really
yes,
good.
very nice.
Very good. And if you have
I should
not
do it more.
seen Carl's OSL stuff, over the top, amazing.
Yeah, some loveliness. Hold on, let me get. I'm trying to find where we are.
This
What's
poor
the date
dude.
of the What's the date of the first one that you're going to show, Lisa?
Oh,
Because I'm not seeing it yet. So I'm looking in Discord.
did I jump ahead? Did I go
No,
too far?
no, I just want to know where you are because I don't see where
Let me
you are.
see. Hang on. Yeah, I'm at what is the date? 11th.
If you pick up,
211. Oh, did you show the Steve's building?
Wasn't that didn't we do that last week?
I didn't think so.
Oh,
Did
sorry,
we do
Carl.
Steve last week?
Look at yeah, we did.
I
We
w-
looked at this.
okay, yeah, it's there's a yellow box a bit further up.
Hmm. We looked at that.
Okay.
So I feel bad for this dude. He's like he looks so forlorn. He's like, I'm a lonely troll
Okay, so
looking for love.
scroll up, scroll up, scroll up.
Scroll up.
Right.
Not this one, not this one. Because there's Mia's and Cross's first builds were posted before this. So
Oh, they
if you
were.
go beyond, yeah, if you go beyond Steve's building,
Okay, what's the date? I see
30
Lawrence's
January, 30 January,
13th of January.
30.
30.
Oh, 30 of January. 28, 128,
Here it is.
129. Oh, okay, there it is. First craft throne room. Yep.
Now, is it? I'm not seeing it on YouTube yet. Still,
Oh, there's a delay. Silly delay.
yeah.
This is
Okay, then on
Cross's.
the 31st, there's Mia's from June 2013.
Yes. Which is cardboard.
Yep.
Have you
She
been
was.
showing? Have you been showing them?
Yeah.
I'm just following them from Discord.
Okay.
But they're on YouTube.
Was-
There we go. Now there it is. It's up now. Okay.
I mean, for the first craft, that's an absolutely massive build.
That is huge. Well, we're talking about Mia.
True, yeah. Good
Mia
point.
does not go in. She does not go lightly into that dark night. She
Into
takes it.
anything.
She does
Mia
not do
does not go
anything
lightly into
small.
anything.
No, she takes huge steps and says, "Get out of my way. I'm bringing awesome stuff." That's very Scotty build. Absolutely beautiful. Well done. See, I didn't do that. No, I made a tree. And what? Oh, these are the swords. Your swords?
Let's see. I'm still a bit behind on this stream, but there's the rack for the swords in there.
Oh, the rack for the
Uh,
swords.
and yeah, I mean, like the experience shows because that those 4x2s are way too large for that kind of thing. I could have gotten away with half the size, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It worked. It kept
Yeah.
them out of the way.
Yeah.
Good.
It's very solid too. My goodness.
Serves the purpose. Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the handles and the on those swords they're beautiful.
Yeah, I remember when my father saw that, he was like, "What are you planning to do with that? Stop a Russian tank division?"
Well, if it fits, if it works, why not?
Ooh.
But
Ooh, I want that.
I don't think what you're seeing yet. So
Yeah.
I want the table.
I'm just hearing excited Lisa noises.
Yeah. We're just like I was like, okay, she's excited, but I'm not sure which thing she's excited about.
Ooh, this is
Okay, so
gorgeous.
we're looking at the table now. Okay, yeah, the table with the
Woo!
map.
I love it.
You did that
Thanks.
one, girl?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Now the map is wallpaper.
Oh.
Oh,
So basically,
interesting.
I build the frame, I build the bit that goes in the middle, then I wrap that around with the wallpaper
Mhm.
and covered it over with resin.
That's a wonderful idea.
It's
Okay, there is also another
literally a table that's
yes,
also a map.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I should have been more careful about is wood drying. I think it was
Ah.
still completely dry, so it did warp a bit, but it's still solid. I mean, like still doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing about the construction of this, if you scroll down to show the legs,
Mm-hmm.
those are basically pipe fittings.
Yep. Yep.
Well, they
Yeah, I
work.
can see that. Yeah, I can
Oh
see
yeah,
that.
they were great. I mean, like they're super solid.
Yeah. This is how old is this table,
Yeah.
Carl?
I want to say 9 years.
Yeah, that is really cool. That's a lovely
Wow.
gaming table.
Yeah, it's held up
9 or
well.
And
10 years. Yeah.
and dining. I mean, it's a lovely table.
Please pass the potatoes that are in Cordovia.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is his hat. This is
That's
okay.
before I finished it and put on the leather dice and so on. But yeah,
I hope you included the picture where it's with in your garb with the hat because that's fabulous. I love that picture.
I have not no. But yeah, basically
Oh,
this is my disreputable hat.
That's very cool. That's really
I
yeah,
cool.
love my disreputable hat.
it's beautiful. It's
It is.
beautiful.
It is so
I-
disreputable. The epitome.
The peak of disrepute.
and this is Mia's continued evolution. Oh, those
Mm,
are cave tiles. Indeed, they are.
that's amazing assortment, Mia.
Into a cave. Dark and dank. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. No, I guess not all caves are dank.
Yeah,
Could
some
just
of them
be,
are simply moist.
they're just simply moist.
With lots of spiders.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have spiders in a cave.
Yeah.
I love this. I love the different, the crooks and nannies. I love the crooks.
Crooks and nannies.
Ooh,
That's
ooh, doors.
oh.
Doors. Love
Okay.
doors. Gotta love a
Let's see
door.
what it is
From Los Angeles, California.
now. You know that it would be untrue. One of my roommates used to play the Doors all the time, so I know the Doors somewhat.
Oh, you have my husband's heart because he loves the doors. Ooh, worm,
Wow. Oh wait, I went past the worm.
worm, worm. That is a Scotty worm.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I love the different sizes of the teeth.
Yes, yes, yeah. That is not a creature I would want to meet up with. Now this is really well done. I
Yeah.
felt so terrible on the second time that I went to Mythicon, which I think was still Mace at the time. I'm not sure. Um, I said to Scotty, I said, you should do a table and you should make a whole bunch of these purple worms and sign them, and they'll sell like hotcakes. I'm sure. I know they will because everyone wants a Scotty's purple worm. So he went through the effort of making all these purple worms, but he did not get the table in where all of the vendors were. His
Ah,
table was
Mm,
kind of off to the side in the corner where no one saw it. So he made
mm.
a whole plethora of worms because I
ah.
encouraged him to. And then I'm like, oh God, I felt
Oh,
awful.
oh.
Okay, let that be a lesson to all kids. Never listen to what Lisa says.
Exactly.
We will
No,
only lead you astray.
not never. I
Ooh,
mean,
And
think
that never is a very long time, you're right.
yeah, not never.
money, money, money. Look at this.
Mommy!
Hey,
Ka-ching.
definitely good to see you.
Daffyton, hey Daffy.
Hey, Daffin!
Ooh.
Long time no see, my friend. How are you, dearest?
Check out the piles of bling.
Bling!
There's bling.
Ooh, so much bling. How can you carry it all?
Those
Yes.
are really cool. Yeah.
I think the sparkle stuff, the sequins works really well for gold coins. I
So
have
it's
a
not. So it's not like large glitter. It's actual sequins.
or or glitter or whatever you want to call it. I have it too. I have a bottle of it too. Um, it looks real. I think it's. I bought a whole bunch of it to make treasure hoards and never did.
Hmm.
Need to
Hmm.
do that too. It's on my list. Yeah, that's beautiful. Finished worm with a
Hey,
purpose.
hey, Mia. How often do you play, Mia? Do you get to use the? Do you use this? Use your terrain? Oh, look at the water. Oh, I'm sorry. You might not be there yet, Lisa.
I'm not there yet. I'm looking at the worm.
Okay.
Big worm that's surrounded by really cool
Is that
rocks.
is that worm supposed to be jumping out of one of the treasure piles because I see the jewels or whatever down the?
Looks sort of like shrooms, maybe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
bet. Mia, tell us what those are. Those shrooms? Are those what
Because I'm
are
just thinking it would
these?
be really hilarious to have something like a purple worm jumping out through a Uncle Scrooge level of pool of money.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh wow. Okay, so folks, this is why I'm afraid to play with Carl as a DM because he thinks of stuff like that. Evil man. Evil
It's
man.
cool.
It would be the ultimate Dune and DuckTales crossover.
Mm.
Oh, wouldn't it? Oh, Dune and Duck
Doing
McSpoon.
DuckTales. So,
DuckTales.
so I'm seeing the two worms. Is this like a worm off or
They're
something?
gems. She says they're colored gems.
Colored gems? Okay, so this
Yeah.
coming out of the thing.
Did you just
And
say
she
is this a
says,
worm off?
well, because of the two different worms.
No, this is the same worm I think that is finished.
No, I don't think so. I
No.
thought the angle looked different to me. Is it
No,
just the same worm?
I'm pretty sure it's different.
Yeah, I think it's
Is it?
different. I think so, Mia. Mia, you have to answer all of our questions.
Yeah, Zilla or something.
I think it's
Yeah,
the same worm. It's just that it just rotated it at a different angle to look at it. I
Okay,
think. I could be wrong.
could be. You could be right. So, and Mia says that she doesn't often have an in-person session. So it is the
Same
same worm.
worm. Yes.
Okay, oh, it looks really different once
Yeah.
it's painted up.
Look at this, guys.
Mhm.
Wait till this pops up. You're going to gasp with amazement. Look at that.
Tell us
Look
when
at
it's
that.
popped up. Tell us when it's popped up.
It's popped up.
It has popped up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this
why.
does look amazing. The water is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That
I
is
went there and I'm like, oh, she's not there. I have to go back.
beautiful. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
these are
This is a
beautiful.
sewers. Ah, sewers.
So,
This is
Mia, what did you use for the water effect? Is it like hot glue or something like that?
that is my guess. Hot glue. The colors. Oh,
And are these current? Are these current, Mia, or are these older ones for you? Cardboard hot glue. Yep.
yep.
And just painted the water beneath, correct? Just painted the cardboard and then put the glue over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
It
very
is.
nice.
It's fabulous. Oh, never thought that shit could look so good.
Cross, that's good. I'd be proud to be covered in ick and fighting nasties in those sewers. Yes.
2015 ish.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful work, Mia, as
Yeah, those
always.
and they hold up. They definitely hold up.
Absolutely.
Knocked it out of the park again. And here are her rubbles, rubble pillars, rubble buildings, and rubble.
Mm.
Again, that's a lot of rubble.
That's a lot of
Like
rubble.
again, nothing by half measures.
Nothing.
Yeah,
No.
but and the wonderful thing about it is there's so many different types. It basically
Yes.
Yeah.
covers everything that you would think of. So it's
Absolutely.
really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The broken columns here. So you got a broken column over here. There we go. Broken column here. Broken columns over here. And then you got complete columns here, or they could be cut in half if you wanted to say that they were cut in half, another column, and then just rubble and rubble. No Freds, no Fred Flintstones, just rubbles. Sorry, had to say it.
Yeah.
All right.
All inspired by Scotty, she says. Yep.
Yep. Oh my, look at this crystal stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Mia.
What is that?
Are those lights? Those crystal, those acrylic like rocks that come with the multicolored lights from Dollar Tree?
Yes, that's what I think they are. Yes. They look like it. I'm looking at mine in the drawer. They look very like them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I did something similar, but those, yeah, those really do work as cool crystals. Definitely
Oh,
wonderful scatter.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gosh, good stuff. My
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, yeah.
And this is
I
the
did
ship.
something. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead. You were saying you
No,
did
I
something.
I did something like this. Well, there's two things. One where I did use the actual light, because the light changes color. So I used the light and I glued the crystals around it so the whole column would light up.
Mm. Mm.
And also, I'm not sure where I found them, but these same crystals, and I think it did come with a light. It came with like a black tea light, in glow, like glow in the glow in the dark kind of plastic pebbles you get.
Yeah,
You
I know what you're talking
they
about.
Yep, they actually sell ones like these, but they're the glow in the dark green.
Mm.
So they light up really well. So these are really cool. Yeah, those are lovely formations.
Huge crossbows. Well, they're not crossbows. What are they called, Carl? These are with, where you shoot huge harpoons, or I guess.
Like ballistas or stuff like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, on the ship. Here they are over here. You can see them over here.
So one thing I really like about this build is that it's a lot more. So it looks a lot more three-dimensional than it is, which is a really good effect.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the different levels of the ship?
Not just that, even for example, if you look at the stairs and
Mm.
the different levels on the same level, like you've got
Mm.
it's flatter than it looks, but then there's some very clever painting going on just to make it look like there's more of a difference in height.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. Yep.
Yes.
I think it shows much better in the next picture. I'm not sure if sorry, let's see the next one we'll do after that, but it shows really
Oh,
well there.
tentacles!
Yeah, that is cool.
Hello, guy. Let's see. I'll look at this, and then we'll come back to the tentacle man's. He's cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look. See, there. She even made it so that they can get up on
I remember that. Yep.
the rigging. That's good stuff.
Yeah, and I love the paint. I love the paint job too.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
she didn't do the actual, she didn't draw in the the grain or the planks, but you can see in with the paint how
With the
she
paint.
created that look. That's lovely.
Right. I mean, it's definitely, you can, there's no question that is board, that is wood, a wood deck. No
Hmm.
question in your mind.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and again, I mean, like, would you even see the grain from the distance? It's
Hmm.
enough to suggest that it's you don't need to draw in every single specific detail.
Yep.
Exactly. 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 Oh, yeah, we gotta look at our handsome friend here. Where'd you get the eyes, Mia? Those are beautiful. Those look great. Those eyes are fabulous. Hi, buddy. Hi. And his little tentacles with his little suckers. He's
Did you
cute.
have, are those the pens or did you have to create all of the suckers, Mia?
Oh, that's right. I didn't get those. I saw them at the Dollar Tree and I considered picking it up and then I went, nah, I can make that. And now I kick myself because uh,
Well, I mean, you could just use like little bits of tube cut up, like, or little,
I have
those.
little beads that I can make suckers with like that.
Yeah, yeah. So you can do it.
I mean, yeah, I can. But that was pre-made. I didn't have to do anything. Just paint it. You're done. You're done.
But it's so much more satisfying.
It is true. Mia says, I may not have gotten back into the TTRPG hobby if I hadn't found the DM's craft. Scotty is the goat. He is. You're right.
So Mia, yeah, is that, or those the pens, or did you create or and what are the suckers? Are they beads, or are they a pen, are they clay? Craft foam rolled into balls, pressed with a stick.
Oh,
Oh, so those are balls and then you pressed it down.
okay. Getting back to that.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I never would have guessed that. That looks fabulous. That
Hmm.
is a really good solution.
And Cross says that the tentacle pens didn't work for him either. They were
Oh, they
too
didn't.
bendy for him. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Wow. All right.
A lot of
Mia,
sculpting. Wow.
again.
Mhm.
Wow. See, this is where I've fallen off, and I really need to step it up, Lisa. Step it up. Make some tiles. Come on.
And tentacles. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm,
You know you
look at
want to.
this.
You
This
know
is
you
just the
want to.
big. I know, right? This is just the beginning, folks. This what we see here, these tiles, is just the beginning of the massive Mia Pepper amalgamation of
Adventureverse.
creative
Yeah.
genius.
The Pepperverse even.
The
Yep,
Pepperverse.
the Pepperverse. I love it.
That's good.
It is
That's good.
officially the Pepperverse, folks. Love
That is
it.
good.
You
Yep.
know, one thing I like about the design of this is that there are like 3 thicknesses that I can see of that,
Uh-huh.
and that you can use that to show depth beyond even stacking them on top of each other. It's like just
Uh-huh.
let's create so many more combinations.
Absolutely. Yeah. You could have a conversation pit. You can make a conversation pit in one of these tiles. In
A
1970s living
conversation
room.
bit.
In the 1970s, remember the conversation pit living rooms that were you step down into them?
I remember those movies. Yeah.
My ex-husband's family had a conversation pit in their living room, and
Yeah.
I in the corner you had to walk around the corner because otherwise I would constantly. I learned I had to not step my foot in that corner because I'm Miss Clutter.
And then there's one more, right?
That's great. Pit trap and acid pit or water pit, either way.
Why not both?
And I think this is going to be, I guess, a rotating saw, maybe. Not sure.
Wait, where? Wait, am I?
The circle thing at the on the right hand side of the picture.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that. Yeah.
There's
Follow
lots
on.
of plenty of pits per acre.
All right.
And there's a thing that's a tripwire, I would say.
Tripwire.
That's
And
yeah,
then
and the
spike bulb.
top top right hand side.
Top right hand side. That. Yeah. Yeah, there. Yep. I do not have very many traps. I have a few, but not very many. I want to make one of these. I want to make one of these wall um, spear trap things. I have a pit
Hmm.
trap. I have a blade trap, and I think I made a acid trap. Maybe not. Not sure. But this is good stuff, Mia. Excellent, excellent,
Mhm.
excellent. And this,
Very,
I
very
think, if I'm not mistaken, is a stairwell. Am I right?
Yep. Looks like stairs. I
on the
thought so.
center. Yeah, yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You are a crafting machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the most impressive thing is that she keeps cranking out piece after piece, and you know they're always top quality.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And they just keep getting better and better. Stairs. Yep. Yep. That was her first foam craft, she said.
Well done.
With
Yes.
the piece with all the traps?
I don't know if that's I think so. I believe that's her first foam craft. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And I believe that is it. Which puts us at the top of the hour. Wow, the timing was amazing. You guys have
Yeah,
blown me out of the
fantastic.
water. Oh, I think I missed one. This is the ship with the water, where she put just a light blue tablecloth to do the little ships. Those are so cute. Look at the little ships, guys. Oh my
I
gosh.
I think I must have missed. Oh, the okay, I see it now.
Look at those
Yep, yep,
guys. They're teeny
yep.
tiny.
Okay, and Mia saying that the her first cut was the entire tile set.
Wow. Wow.
For that whole area with the traps and stuff, there's a whole set of stuff for it.
No, the other one, the other picture where
This
there's
one.
several tiles.
I don't.
Yeah.
When you say this one, I'm not sure.
Well, follow on OBS. Don't follow on
Hmm.
YouTube.
I'm not seeing it on
You're not sharing the.
video. We're not showing it on Video Ninja.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
That's why I was saying we didn't know exactly where you were because we couldn't see
Oh.
it here.
It's not
But
showing
we're
there?
following
Okay.
along.
Whatever.
No, it's fine.
Fine. No,
But
that's fine.
we're good.
Yeah. But yeah. Good stuff.
Those are really cool. Yeah, those little ships are really cool too. Wow,
Good stuff.
very nice, very nice.
Well, now that we're in our mature years of crafting, what do you old folks have to say?
I think your use of the word mature is very over optimistic.
A
Yeah,
little,
quite
perhaps.
quite pointed as well. Quite aggressive. Quite an aggressive use of the word.
I am giving
Older.
you. I am giving you all.
Ill-advised even.
I'm implying that there has been growth. She's like,
Like
not
what?
that way.
That's not.
Well, in my case, there's that way, but you know.
We have fun.
I still like get off my lawn.
Yeah.
I still very much like crafting, and for me, it still feels like I've just started. I try something new all the time, and it feels very challenging. And I still feel as unsure as I did when I first started, whenever I craft, because I'm always trying something new. What about you guys? Do you feel comfortable in it? Do you feel like you feel more relaxed about it? Is it something you do that is not as challenging as it was, or is it still something that you, when you go after it, you're like,
I don't know. I mean, in my case, it's still a learning experience every time because I'm always looking either for a way to make a process easier or else find a new process to do the same things more efficiently. And I do like to mess around with like, okay, what does this combination of ink and glue do? Can I make something out of it? What happens if I mix spackle with this other thing? Will it blow up? That kind of thing.
I was just thinking, boom.
Yeah,
Science.
I still have my eyebrows, but who knows for how long.
What about you, Kim?
Yeah, I basically am always trying to figure out new things. So it's still I mean, it's still interesting and I really don't feel at the very beginning I felt I had something to prove because I was new, I was fresh, I was new, I was the new hotness, right? I was new. Wanted to learn, wanted to now now I'm the older hotness, Lisa. Um
The mature hot.
uh,
Yes.
but but the but yeah, so I am trying to do different things, figure out different techniques. And I, as I said, I haven't redone anything, so I am trying to do different things. And again, since I'm doing stories, I'm just trying I try to have new things in the story, so then I have to figure out something new to do with to show what's happening. So it's still pretty fresh. I still am not as good as I'd like to be, obviously. Every time I pull something out, I'm like, "Oh, well, like up close, it's not as good. Um, I feel it's not as good, but I still enjoyed the experience, and I still enjoy um, the craftsmanship in general. I keep looking at the stuff that's hanging around. I know I'm looking like up in the ceiling because there's stuff hanging from the ceiling that you can't see.
No, I feel the same. I look at my stuff and I see where, oh, I could have done that a lot better, or I could have, if I maybe had done this instead, it would have been a much better result. But in the end, Carl has said to me many times, you're the only one that sees that. When you put it down on the table, the only thing that other people see is wow. And that's the way it is with yours. So
Oh, well, thank you, Lisa.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. You're a marvelous crafter. Thank you guys both. And with all these with new techniques and materials coming out all the time, there's always something new happening. It's never going to get old. It's never going to become mundane, because there will always be new challenges and new techniques to learn. So on to the crafting and on trying out some new stuff. I should get off my tuchus and make some tiles. Thank
Yes,
you
you should
guys.
make
Took his tiles.
Tuchus tiles. Yes. Next week. What are we doing next week? Who knows?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean,
No
I
idea.
barely know what I'm doing in the tomorrow. So
Yeah.
next week is a long time.
Tune
Fly
in.
by the
Same
seat of our pants.
same craft time, same craft channel.
Y'all have a great day or night, as the case may be.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. And don't do anything Lisa would do.
Oh.
What he said.
Oh,
What he
wait.
said.
Cross says, well, speaking of challenges, what's the next one, Carl?
I have no idea yet.
We haven't even
I'll
done
need-
the one that was, we haven't even.
I haven't done the winter one yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll try to have it wrapped up by the end of the month so that we can go into a next one.
Paint my pile.
Paint my pile.
Okay, phrasing.
Paint my pile sounds terrible in certain
Phrasing.
context, so yeah.
Paint my pile. That I think I'm going to use that when I'm talking to people. Why don't you just paint my pile?
Paint.
Yeah.
Well, paint
Honey,
my pile.
honey, you can paint my pile.
Cross
And
like, we're done.
I say that from the bottom of my heart.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Pile painters.